Alright, people, we're gonna do a personal read for all my zodiac signs out there. I got my Aries folk first up. Let's see. What do we got for Aries here today? Two of Wands for Aries. We've got planning, progress, making decisions, discovering, leaving home, and travel plans. So it looks like you'll be making a major decision here pretty soon regarding some travel. It looks like Aries have worldly travel in the docket. Making major moves, deciding to go see someone. And this could be either romantic or this could be in business. Okay. So Two of Wands by Aries placements. Travel is in the cards for you. All right. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is making its difficult decisions, weighing options, avoidance, and deadlock. Okay. So these travel plans that you have, it's making way for difficult decisions. You're gonna have to make a difficult decision here. There's going to be something that comes up that's going to make you feel like, or it's going to feel like you're going to be at a standstill. And you will definitely know it when you see it. So remember this message whenever you come upon that difficult decision. I see it for you here. Don't do it blindly. Make sure you actually consider all options. And better yet, Aries placements, make sure that you lean on God, that you go within whenever you need. When you feel like you need guidance, go within. King of Cups. King of Cups is emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathetic. So you are definitely this King of Cups. Definitely royal, definitely regal. You're an empathetic leader. You're emotionally balanced, so whatever comes your way, you're gonna make the right decision. Just because you're having this faith within yourself, and that faith that you have in yourself is going to take you a long way. That's beautiful. Three of Pentacles and upright. And this is teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, and building something. So when you go on this trip, right, that I mentioned earlier, you're going to be collaborating on something. You're going to be meeting up with, I want to say, several people. There's three in the picture, but several people. You will be working with a team of people. You will be learning something that's going to take you far, far, far into the future. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is long-term view, hard work, perseverance, diligence, sustainable results, and investment. So you're making a major investment, or you made a major investment before you actually went on this trip. That's what's allowing room for this trip, is because of the investment that you decided to make. That allowed space for the trip. And that's beautiful because not everybody's willing to take that risk. Not everybody's willing to take that investment. Not everybody's willing to believe in their path and what they were sent here, born here to do. And that's beautiful. Tiana Lindsay 4271 said hi. How you doing, Tiana? I'm just doing a placement reading for my Aries, and I actually just finished up the read, so that message was for my Aries placements. Shout out Aries. For all my people that are in here, good. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear. So for all my people in here, if you have a particular placement, I'm going down the list of different um, astrological sign placements, and I'm doing reads for all the placements. So if you have a particular placement that you would like me to read on, please drop it in the comments below. Courtney Browers 3749 said, "What's up, gang? What up with you, fam? How you doing?" So I just finished doing a reading for my Aries, and next I'm going to do Taurus. If you have a particular placement that you would like me to read, please drop it in the comments below. All right, so this next read is for my Taurus. Taurus. Victoria Dunlap 8764 said, "Hi, how you doing?" Tatiana Lindsay 4271 said, "You play Roblox?" I don't actually. My cousin, well, I said my cousin. My nephew plays a lot. I don't actually play. And I've only played because he asked me to play with him, but no, I don't, Lindsay. It looks fun. Victoria Dunlap said, "Hi, how you doing, Victoria? Welcome in." So, this reading is for my tourist placements. I've got the Sun. And the Sun card is arguably one of the best cards in the deck. All right, and this reads positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, and all as well. So, my Taurus placements, you have major success coming in, major success in a particular field of work or a particular field of creation. And this is something that you've been wanting for a long time, something that you've been asking God for a very long time. And you're getting the opportunity to do that great thing. Victoria said, "Good, nice, beautiful. Good to have you in, Victoria." So the Sun, Taurus placements. You've got joy and abundance. It's the Sun. Why would it not be joyous? Taurus, you have a very strong read. It's a very strong read for my Taurus placements. I've got the Strength card. The Strength card. This is courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. So not only are you a courageous individual, but you exercise a certain level of compassion within all the things that you do. And this is beautiful to see because people doubted you. They did, but they didn't see your level of compassion because they were blinded by the things that they had going on. They didn't allow themselves time to see who you really were, who you truly came to this earth to really be. There's a lot of strength and courage here, a lot of abundance. I feel I've got chills in my right leg, and it's not just because it's cold. We are in Minnesota, but yeah. Empress G33 said hi. Hey, handsome. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, love? Guys, when you get an opportunity, please go subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. The goal is 1,000 subscribers, so if you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, I'll be much appreciated. So this reading is for my Taurus placements. I just pulled the strength card for my Taurus placements. I've got the Page of Swords here. And this reads new ideas, courtesy, uh, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restlessness, and mental energy. Let me see. Empress Energy 33 said, blessed. How are you? I'm a former reader. Welcome. You're doing great. Love the message. Beautiful. Thank you. You said former reader. Um, I know a lot of readers that actually do readings and they started out with tarot and then they move on because divinity is, you don't need tools in order to tap into your, not only your higher self, but your inner divinity. So, what do you do now if you don't mind me asking, Miss Empress? Rivals player? Is it player or play? Said hi, how you doing? How's it going, Rival? If you guys would please go subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. So my Taurus placements, we got Page of Swords. So yes, there's a thirst for knowledge. There's a new idea that you have striking up that's going to take you very, very far. It's because you allow yourself to be yourself. Rival player, thank you so much for the sub. Empress Energy said, yes, I do read tarot, but I don't really need it. I do Reiki tarot. I'm a medium as well. Beautiful. Empress Energy, if you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe to me. Um, I'd like to, if I could, speak to you more about Reiki. I've always wanted to get into that and really just know more about it. I've been doing tarot reads for over a year now. It's about a year and 6 months now I've been doing it. But I've always wanted to get into the Reiki thing. So um, I would love to learn from you if I could. Empress Energy said, thank you for asking me. You're very nice, like your energy. I'm subscribed. Beautiful. Empress Energy, I appreciate you so much for the sub. And thank you for coming by to support the channel. So, yeah, you're allowing my Taurus placements, you're allowing in new ways of communication. This is beautiful energy. I love to see that. One more for my Taurus placements. Very excitable energy. I don't know if you guys saw, but the cards hit me in my beard here. So God really wants this message to come across. And I got two cards for my Taurus placements. And the first card I see is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune came in the reverse. So Wheel of Fortune. And it came in the reverse. And in the reverse it reads bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, and negative phase. The words that stand out to me the most, and as I get chills all over, it is the breaking cycles, no longer doing things how you did before. Excuse me, my Taurus placement, you had a very strong reading, or you have a very strong reading, very high energy at the beginning of this read. This is how you're moving now. This Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is what you once were, who you used to be, how you used to move, but you're making changes. You're no longer getting caught up in negative cycles, no longer allowing yourself to get caught up in things that don't serve you, don't move you, don't benefit you and others around you. And since you are breaking these cycles, you're calling in beautiful energy for yourself. And that's wonderful. Second card out is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles came in the reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles reads lost opportunity, missed chance, bad investment, lack of planning and foresight. Once again, doubling down on that energy of not choosing the best path for yourself, doubting what you have to offer to yourself and the world. And because you're choosing yourself, because you're choosing love, light, and peace and prosperity, you've opened the door for overwhelming abundance. And that, my friend, is beautiful. Shout out to all my Taurus placements. Very good energy. You are strong. You are resilient. Sounds like a Taurus to me. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so I've got Gemini. Now my Gemini placements. I'm gonna take this to. Let's see. I got Taurus. Okay, Taurus, Gemini, and I'll probably take this to Virgo. Gemini placements. You know what, Gemini? You know what, Gemini? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do a different card deck. I was using the traditional tarot card deck, and I usually keep my decks in this little bag here. I'm going to switch up the cards, switch up the energy. This reading that I'm doing here is for my Gemini placements, and I am going to use the Celestial Insight deck. Welcome in anybody who's in here. If you would please go subscribe to my channel. I am on the path of reaching 1,000 subscribers. So if you could help me reach 1,000, it would be much appreciated. Gemini placements for anybody in here. If you would please go subscribe to my channel. The goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. And I thank you all dearly for coming in and showing up to my live here today. I'm doing a reading for Gemini placements. What messages do we have for Gemini? What important messages do we have for my Gemini placements? Okay. Gemini, we've got admiration. Admiration. In this card, I've never pulled before. So this is a wonderful card to pull. I love this card. Admiration. I love the details on this. The illustration is very nice. And this is, you are worthy of admiration and respect. Have you been downplaying your value? Accept compliments and be proud of your achievements. You deserve recognition. So, admiration for all of my Gemini placements. You deserve recognition. Are you good at taking compliments? Now is your season to accept compliments. Accept those those nice gestures that you receive from others because you deserve it more than anything. All right, admiration. All right. Gemini, we've got reconciliation here. And reconciliation, this one reads, it may be time to reconcile with someone or something. Is there an unresolved issue weighing on you? Taking the first step towards peace will bring inner tranquility and strengthen your future relationships. And this is beautiful energy. You're reconciling with yourself more than anything. Reconciling with the person that you used to be, forgiving yourself and moving on from things that no longer serve you. And this is lovely. I love to see this. This is beautiful energy. The reconciliation. Coming back home to yourself. And I love to see it, guys. Gemini, that was your reading. Please continue to prosper. Trust in God and everything that He has in store for you. Okay. Next, I have Cancer. All of my Cancer placements, this reading is for you. Okay. So, what important messages do we have for Cancer? I didn't even get a second before this card flipped out. As soon as I literally pulled this card, and in 2 seconds it flipped out. So, I've got, for my Cancer placements, I've got synchronicity surprise, right? Cancer placements. Look at that illustration. I love the artwork on these cards. They're just nice. Synchronicity surprise. This is life's coincidences are often the universe's way of guiding you. Have you noticed unexpected synchronicities? These signs may be helping you find your path forward. And that is beautiful. Pay attention to the synchronicities in your life. Do not allow yourself for a second to believe that everything in this life doesn't happen for you. Keep in mind that it's little things that add up to something major. And you've got to really pay attention to life around you in order to understand that it's all adding up to something magnanimous, something that's astounding, something spectacular. And this is beautiful. Shout out to my Cancer placements. One more card for my Cancer placements. I've got the Tree card here. Now it came in reverse, but I'm going to take this in upright for this reading. This says, like a tree, deep roots create stability and growth. Are you feeling ungrounded? Focus on building a strong foundation in all areas of your life to support your long-term growth. All right. Focus on building a foundation in all areas of your life. This is a major, major confirmation of beautiful things to come in. Building a foundation for yourself. You're in the process of building a foundation for yourself, but it must be done consciously. It's important. Pay attention to these little things, and pay attention to the little inconsistencies in your life as well. For some reason, that's coming up very strong to me. Cancer placements, that is your reading. Very beautiful energy, very elegant. And shout out to all my Cancer placements. Now that is my 4th astrological sign here. And I just used the Celestial Insight Balance and Awakening card deck here. Right. Now for my last 2 astrological reads, I am going to use the Totally. It's called, this is my favorite deck. I love this deck. It's a totally unofficial Adventure Time tarot card deck. This is by Chattin Healer. I think it's Healer. But once again, I love this deck. My favorite deck that I have here that I have been able to procure. And this is the illustration on the back. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. Let's see, what message is this? Is for my, I just finished doing Cancer placements. So I've got Leo and Virgo left. So this message is for my Leos, okay? My Leo placements. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Leo placements. This is Nine of Swords. This worrisome energy. This person sitting in the bed, worried, playing a harp, speaking on emotional inconsistencies, feelings, so on and so forth. Now this came in the reverse. So you've moved out of this energy. And if you have not moved out of this energy, Leos, you are beginning to move out of this energy, this woe is me energy, this I feel sorry for myself energy. And you're moving into more beautiful energies. And that, my friends, is lovely to see. I've got Ace of Swords for my Leo placements, Ace of Swords in the reverse. It looks like you felt as though nothing was working out in your favor. You're moving in, you were, right? Past tense, moving in a very fearful energy. You're moving out of this because you've consciously chosen to choose better things for yourself in this lifetime. Because what you've learned is that without you, nothing or no one benefits around you. So if you have people who rely on you, people who are close to you, like family and friends, children, so on and so forth, you've decided to no longer live in agony and anguish because you realize that moving in this energy not only does nothing for you, but it does nothing for the people around you. And this is beautiful because this is the type of realization that makes millionaires, that makes billionaires, that causes people to make so much major change in their lives that these people end up with their names in history books for ages to come. And Leos, this is beautiful energy. Okay. That reading was for my Leos. Shout out to all my Leos. I'm going to do one last read before I close out the live here. This is for my Leo or my Virgo placement, excuse me. I just finished doing Leo. So, my Virgo placements. Let's see what we've got here for Virgo. And thank you, everybody, to all 5 people that came in and liked my live. I really appreciate for all the love and support. I appreciate everybody who has come on here and actually subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. All right. This reading is for my Virgo placements. All right. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. This is a union between oneself. The love that one has for oneself. There's a child here, but this speaks on being an example for the ones around you because of the love that one has for oneself. I love this for my Virgo placements. This is beautiful energy. Choosing yourself, choosing to love all sides of yourself, and therefore allowing abundance to come in. This is nurturing. This is empathy at its finest. The empathy that one has for oneself. Strength. Strength in the reverse, though. So, we've got the strength card here, which I love this card. Strength. And since it came in the reverse, you might not feel as strong as you used to be, or you might not feel as strong as you'd like to be. But it's because you're going through these states of vulnerability that is leading you into that ultimate love for self. And this is what's carrying you. That love that you have for oneself. Now, having love for oneself is going to take you to some pretty vulnerable places, some places you've never been, some places that since you've never been there, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be like none other thing that you've ever experienced in your life. And therefore, because you're allowing this uncomfortability in your life, you're making way for new things in your life because you're allowing true change to come. And change comes with unknowingness. And change is a necessary tool in our lives. And it is what brings prosperity in our lives. So beautiful to see. Virgos, wonderful energy. And guys, I thank you all for coming in once again. Shout out to all my people who like my live, all 5 of you guys. Shout out to all the people who actually came into my live. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all of you guys who actually subscribe to my channel. It's much appreciated. I love you all and have a beautiful rest of your day.